Hey there, beautiful souls, welcome to the channel. So, we are about to see what is awaiting you during the new year 2026, and actually, this is the year of the horse, so it does indicate some kind of a forward movement. I will use a lot of cards that are related to astrology, and actually, we will talk a little bit about astrology as well. I mean, this will be a reading that will include a lot of astrological symbols, signs, so beware of that, and maybe that will just give a bit more clarity regarding your personal chart. Maybe you can take a look at your chart as well to just have some kind of pinpoints regarding what is awaiting you in the upcoming 2026. Without any further ado, let's get started with the pile picking. I will use the Greenwich Oracle cards, and then I will use cards that are related to astrology and some tarot that feels typical for the year. Actually, the tarot cards that I'm going to use are called Wheel of the Year. So I hope that it will be interesting and it will give some relevant information regarding what is awaiting you. So now let's choose your piles. Let's see which card is going to represent the first group, the first pile. Alright, we have a card, and that card is Peppermint. Alright, good. I feel good vibe from this card. Let's see which will be the next card, the card that will represent the second group. And we have the Stock. To be honest, I'm hearing about this plant for the first time, but it does seem beautiful. Let's see which card is going to represent the final group, the final pile, and that is Carrot. Alright, so whichever of those three cards attract you the most, select that one. If you are drawn to more than one card, feel free to watch more than one pile. Whatever you are drawn to do, do that. Whatever your intuition is guiding you, that's the right answer. Yeah, feel free to pause if you need to. You will see the cards on a bigger background, on a clearer background, on a wider screen. Feel free to pause if you need to. Just select the card that attracts you more than the other ones, or just select the card that shines brighter than the other ones in some kind of way. That's the voice of your intuition. I will meet you at your reading. Hello there, pile number one. For those of you who have chosen the Peppermint, the card is saying success, and I see a key, which is like a good luck charm. I do feel that during the upcoming 2026, you will unlock something, some kind of a luck is going to come in your way. And I do sense some kind of communication, relationships, something related to communication and relationship, mostly relationships actually, because we have the sign Libra and we have the number 20. 2 plus 0 2 plus 0 is 2. So 2 is number of connections and relationships, and also the sign Libra has something to do with that as well. So I assume that the upcoming 2026 will play focus on your relationships with people, and you will unlock some kind of success. I do feel some kind of completion, something that is coming. Actually, it doesn't feel like a cycle that is closing. I feel that you are closing the cycle this year, and next year already starting the next chapter, already starting the next cycle that you are meant to start. And it feels like some kind of a sudden energy, something that is moving quick. All right, let's get started with some oracle cards. I will start with the karma cards in order to get some information what is awaiting you during the upcoming 2026, the year of the horse, according to the Chinese zodiac. All right, so please, Spirit, would you tell us about the upcoming 2026 for pile number 1? What are the major, most important events, planets? We have Mercury, okay. Mercury is related with communication, exchange of information. Also, I'm picking up nervous system. It's like, by saying nervous system, I perceive some kind of communication of points. It's like communication with people, also communication that is going on within your body. This kind of energies I'm sensing, I mean, I do feel that Mercury is influencing the communication in general, and having this card as a first opening card, I do feel that you will communicate a lot. And the thing that I mentioned regarding the nervous system and the body, I feel that this came not as a warning, but as a way for you to just keep in mind that your body has sensors as well. So however you communicate, keep in mind that your nervous system is also being influenced by that, and just keep in mind that your peace is actually radiating peace outwards. So try to keep your nervous system calm, try to do things that are making you feel calm and promote healthy and smooth communication within your body. By that I mean the nervous system. Let's take some more cards regarding this Mercury that came. Alright, we have another planet. And actually that's a South Node, alright. So the South Node is telling me about some kind of past life experiences, something that is within your comfort zone. We have the combination Mercury and South Node. So I do feel that this is leading towards you sharing some kind of a past experience. You practicing something that feels comfortable for you. You helping others to find out about that thing, or helping others understand something that you are good at. I do sense a bit teacher kind of role. It doesn't have to mean that you are going to become a teacher, but it does indicate that you are going to share your experience in some kind of field that you are feeling very comfortable in, something that you have done maybe for a long time, or even something that comes as a natural talent, because with the South Node we are talking about something that comes as a talent from past life experiences. All right. We have planets and signs, and we have Venus, and we have Pisces. All right. Venus in Pisces, this is a very, very beautiful combination. Venus is exalted in Pisces. So I think this is going to happen somewhere in February this year. Venus is going to enter Pisces. Venus enters Pisces every year around that time. So Venus in Pisces, I feel that you are going to be noticed. Your talents, your sensuality, your sensitivity, your charm, it is going to be noticed with that combination that I just got. I do feel that this might also indicate some kind of soul contract, because with Venus in Pisces we are talking about connections that are based on soul level. connections that are higher octave, connections that are belonging to a divine kind of encounter, not to something that is usual. We are talking about soul connections here. So with Venus in Pisces, I do feel that there will be some kind of exaltation there. Maybe you are going to feel it somewhere around February, the coming 2026. Or in general, you are going to feel some kind of magnetism that is being increased in you. I mean, people constantly trying to contact you, people constantly trying to ask you out or being around you. It's kind of energies I'm sensing. Alright, please Spirit, do you have any more key moments regarding 2026 with pile number 1? We have houses. 7th house, this is the house of relationships. Alright, so pile number 1, definitely the coming 2026 is your lucky year. And definitely it will have huge emphasis on your relationships. I think I said this before. We get double, triple confirmations. And second confirmation is Venus in Pisces. This is perfect combination for a relationship. Then we have the 7th house that is also regarding relationships. And we have the sign Libra and the number 20, which is also about relationships. So there will be some kind of communication that is going on. There will be some kind of relationship that is going to be formed. That's what I'm perceiving regarding 2026. Let's take some more cards in order to see if there are any other key moments. Please, Spirit, is there any other important thing that you would like to let pile number 1 know regarding their 2026? Okay, we have planets and signs. Let's see what we got. Saturn in Virgo. All right. Saturn in Virgo, this is also strong earthly energy. Because Saturn is representing some kind of limits, something that causes a bit more caution. And Virgo, here we are focused on detail. Here we are focused on practicality, on analyzing and being practical. So the combination Saturn in Virgo is telling me about being detailed about something, like paying attention to something. Maybe this has more to do with your work environment. Maybe this has more to do with how you interact with people. But Saturn in Virgo is telling me about some kind of meticulous work, something that is being a bit stricter. It's like maybe even forming boundaries. Because I just sense similar energies. Virgo is an analytical sign that is practical, working and being practical. Saturn is all about exceeding the best, desiring the best. So combining those two, there is some kind of very strong perfectionism that is involved in that message. It has something to do with perfectionism. Can we clarify this? Okay. Perfectionism in your contacts and communication. Capricorn, the sign that is being ruled by Saturn. Perfectionism regarding your goals. So, pile number 1, I do feel that the coming year is going to be very important for you. Because, first of all, it will be important for your relationships or relationship. Second of all, it's going to be important for your goals, life goals in general, or maybe even work-related. The 11th house is telling me about about you and society. We have hands that are holding together you and society, how you communicate with people, how you interact with people, how you bond with people. This might also indicate colleagues or co-workers or connections that you make in your work life. Capricorn is telling me about focusing on high purposes, on high aims. With those 4 cards that we have here, I definitely feel that you will be quite detailed. You will focus high. You will focus on your life goals here, and you will exceed the best results. All right. Let's take some moon oracle cards as well. They also have something to do with astrology. And find out more regarding the upcoming 2026 for you. Or maybe you are watching this already in 2026. I keep saying upcoming, but I mean, this is timeless. Whenever you come across to it, there should be messages that resonate for you. So please, Spirit, we have your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. All right. So you are being put under some kind of a test in 2026. But I don't sense that it is that much of a test. I do sense that it is more like monitoring you if you are walking in the right path that you are meant to walk, being monitored, being cared for. Then we have new moon in Taurus and waning moon. Okay. So the new moon in Taurus is saying to you, prosperity lies ahead. And the waning moon is telling you, what do you need to release? So it is quite interesting actually, because we have the Taurus sign in the middle between those 2 cards that are not in a specific sign. First of them, for the first card is saying to you that you are being tested, while the other one is asking you what do you need to release. So I do feel that you are being pushed to move forward, and in your forward movement, you are strictly monitored, and also you are being asked to release the things that are not aligning with your path forward. That's the that's the general message that I'm picking up for you, pal number 1. All right. Are there any specific time frames, any specific things for which pal number 1 needs to know some kind of important periods? Okay, we have full moon in Pisces. This is somewhere around September. We have new moon in Gemini. That is somewhere around May. We have mutable moon. That is just a message. And we have new moon in Virgo. That is also somewhere around September. All right. So the full moon in Pisces is telling you balance, spirituality and practicality. So at one point maybe you will need to find balance between those 2 things, between what is practical and what feels more aligned with your soul and spiritual being. The full moon in Pisces, I feel that it is a significant period for you. I feel that the month of September will be a strong month for you, where the energies will work strongly for you. Then we have the new moon in Gemini, which is saying to you communication is key, and we got that multiple times in this reading already regarding the communication. Then we have mutable moon. Nothing is yet set in stone. This mutable moon is saying that everything could change. Everything could change. There are no impossible things. I mean, just do your best every time. Do not get comfortable and thinking like, okay, it will be perfect, so I could just get lazy. I mean, this mutable moon is saying to you that you need to just be there, show up every time and do your best. Then we have new moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. Okay, I do sense a bit more nurturing energy regarding others, caring for others, trying to nurture others. New moon in Virgo also might indicate nurturing yourself. Indeed, I do feel strong message regarding the month of September of the coming 2026, or 2026 that is already here if you are watching it in 2026. All right, let's take some tarot cards as well. I'm using the Wheel of the Year tarot, so just going to reshuffle first, and we are about to find out what is coming for you in 2026. All right, please Spirit, would you tell us what is awaiting pile number 1 in 2026? Alright, we have 2 cards, and those 2 cards are 5 of Swords, 3 of Swords, and 7 of Swords. A lot of Swords energy, a lot of reflection, a lot of thoughts. 5 of Swords is telling me about some kind of release of old situation. It's like making peace with something that might have not worked out the way you wanted it. Becoming wiser through a pain with the 3 of Swords. And the 7 of Swords is some kind of deceit that you are seeing. Something that feels deceitful, feels unfair. It's like making peace with some kind of situation. Maybe this has something to do with that current year that we are already in. It feels a bit more like a closure than anything that is yet to come. It feels more like closure to something that is going on already. All right. Please, Spirit, would you tell us more about this closure that I've sensed? What kind of closure we are talking about? 4 of Cups in an upright and Moon in reverse. Whatever you are closing, whatever you are getting rid of, it was not a place or a situation where you were appreciated. It was more like a situation where you were trapped in some kind of way. And it seems like I just sense that you were not seen in that situation. It could be love-related situation. It could be even a workplace where they were not appreciating you, where your worth was not seen. But I do sense that you are just closing it. I mean, the way I see the cards, you are just taking the best you could take and just moving forward, accepting the pain and just becoming wiser from the pain. Because we have all those birds here that are indicating wisdom and spirituality, even though this is 3 of Swords. And also we have a new sun that is coming on the horizon. So the endings have new beginnings. All right. Is there something else that pile number 1 needs to know? Do you have more messages regarding 2026? Is there something really important that they need to know? 9 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands in reverse. And what we have in the bottom, we have 5 of Cups. All right. The 9 of Pentacles is telling me that you are going to get some kind of results of something that you've been working on. You will start seeing results. Something is going to grow, as we see the grapes here on this card. With the 3 of Wands in reverse, I feel that this is regarding some kind of a dream or something that you thought that it wouldn't go far. because we have the Wands in reverse. And having the Five of Cups in an upright position, it does indicate a bit of panicking, a bit of not being sure where this is going to go or how this is going to work out. It does feel like some kind of surprise that is coming out of nowhere. Even the sun that I see in this card, the sun that is shining, it seems like, okay, you were in the dark, you were not expecting this to come to you, but out of nowhere, this is actually happening. Something that you did not expect, something that you were working on and it was not giving you results, then suddenly the tide is going to turn and you are going to receive the rewards that you've been working on. All right. Please, Spirit, would you tell us more? Is there something more that pile number 1 needs to know regarding 2026? I don't know why the year 2021 is in my head. Maybe 2021 has something to do with you, some kind of important event, something that started in 2021. All right, we have the Devil card and it doesn't have any duct tapes. And we have the Justice card in reverse. Alright, so the Devil card with this composition, well, the key word that it brings to me is lust. And having the Justice in reverse, here we are talking about some kind of situation that feels unfair with the Justice in reverse. Something that is changing actually. Because we have 2 different seasons in this card. We have winter and spring or summer, I'm not sure what is the other season, but we are talking about something that is changing and not feeling that fair. The Devil card is telling me about guilty pleasure actually, something that you consider like a guilty pleasure. I just need some more messages to clarify this. Please, Spirit, would you clarify the Devil card? Strength card in reverse and 10 of Cups in reverse. Alright. So, indeed, this is some kind of a guilty pleasure that is stronger than your will, pile number 1. Something that you have hard time to resist. The 10 of Cups in reverse is telling me about, actually here the message is very interesting. I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to say it. Maybe this is not relevant for many of you. Maybe this is relevant for like 2% that is watching this. But having the 10 of Cups in reverse and all those cards here, I do feel that some of you might have some kind of an affair that is not quite alright from moral point of view, from family kind of view. I'm not even sure how to explain this, but I do feel that some of you might have some kind of affair that just might seem wrong regarding moral point of view and also regarding society. All right. For the rest, indeed, I do feel that this is some kind of a guilty pleasure that you are just having a hard time to resist. Even though it doesn't feel that healthy, even though it doesn't feel that alright. Please, Spirit, would you tell us more about this? Five of Cups in an upright position and Emperor in reverse. Indeed, whatever that guilty pleasure is, it is really strong and you are kind of blaming yourself for it with the Five of Cups. It's like, what did I do? Why did I do that? As you can see in the card. And the Emperor in reverse is telling me once again, like, this is stronger than me. There isn't nothing I can do about it. It is stronger than me. It keeps pulling me. That's what I feel from the Devil card. And that's quite interesting. I'm not sure what exactly is going to happen in 2026, but feel free to come back and let me know. Or if you suspect something, you can also let me know. If you want to, of course. Shall we keep dwelling on this or shall we check something else? Well, I don't think we will get any further from where we got on this situation, so let's see if there is something else that Spirit wants to say regarding 2026, about your 2026. We have the Hierophant and Queen of Swords. Okay, I do feel that we are continuing that saga that we saw here. With the Hierophant, I do feel that you are going to receive forgiveness from someone. You are going to ask someone for forgiveness, or you are going to be asked for forgiveness. With the Queen of Swords, it feels like I made a mistake. I do realize that I made a mistake. I was not thinking straight. I was not thinking right. This kind of energy I'm sensing here, pile number one. And it does feel very specific. I'm not sure what is going to unfold in your 2026. Please, Spirit, would you tell us more about this? We have the World card in an upright position and the Star card in reverse. Well, it does seem like some kind of a period that is closing. With that situation, you are closing some kind of a period, and it does feel a bit vulnerable, a bit unsafe actually. Something, I mean, just looking at the Star card, looking at this woman that is bathing in that water, it has a lot to do with feelings and emotions. And having this card in reverse is telling me more about vulnerability. Some kind of weakness. It's like it might be regarding that guilty pleasure that I just mentioned, but with the World card I feel that you are going to be forgiven. You are going to just move towards a different cycle in your life. Alright, please, Spirit, would you tell us more about that new cycle that I just saw? Oh, we have the Tower card. And once again, we have the Star card in reverse. Okay, interesting read here. With the Tower card, it just wants to indicate that something old is breaking. Something old is breaking to the ground. And with the Star card in reverse, once again, you are feeling vulnerable in that situation. Let's see more. Please, Spirit, would you tell us more about that Tower card? We have Four of Swords in reverse and 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, a lot of 10 cards are coming in reverse and 10 cards that have something to do with family. Having the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, I do feel that either some kind of a family, like I'm not actually sure what exactly that energy indicates, but I do sense something regarding family, like feeling tension in family kind of environments with this Four of Swords in reverse and the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. It's like some kind of a stable structure that feels shaky, starts getting shaky. Very interesting messages for you, pile number one. Please, Spirit, do you have any closing message for pile number one and their 2026? We have cards that turned. 9 of Cups and what is this? We have the Page of Wands. And in the bottom of the deck we have the 9 of Wands. Okay. Alright, so I do feel that throughout the 2026, the year of 2026, you will have a lot of experiences, a lot of things are going to happen, and it does seem like a dynamic year for you. In the end, I do feel that you are going to achieve dream come true kind of situations. I do feel that you are going to find happiness, you are going to get what you wanted, and you will get lucky with this 9 of Cups. And with this Page of Wands, I do feel that you are expecting something and receiving something, some kind of a message, some kind of notification that you've been waiting for, and you are actually overcoming fears. I mean, whatever is that thing that scares you, whatever is that thing that feels as a fear, I do feel that in that year of 2026, you are overcoming it and leaving it behind. You don't have to build up any more scarecrows to scare away your thoughts. I do feel that you are just walking towards your fears and overcoming them. And it does seem like it is paying off. You are walking towards your dreams actually. By not running from your fears, choosing to turn yourself towards them and walking towards them, you are overcoming them and you are actually facing your dreams, finding your dreams. That kind of message is coming for you, pal number one. So it was an interesting reading, at least for me. There were some kind of random messages that were popping up every now and then. I think I said them all out loud. For some of you, they might resonate. For others, they might just be part of the collective that was supposed to hear them. I do hope that you enjoyed this reading, and please not forget to hit the like button if you did, and please not forget to subscribe to my channel. So that was it for today. Thank you very much for being with me. Sending you many, many blessings. I hope you have the best year of 2020. I mean, the best year that you've ever had. I mean, in general, the best year that is yet to come for you. And yeah, let's meet again in another tarot video. Bye. Hello there, pal number 2. Alright, so those of you who chose this stock, what I feel is indeed some kind of focusing energy. I mean, the card is saying focus. We have this palm that has eye on it. So indeed, I feel that something is being unlocked. Something is just getting your focus, and indeed, it does feel a bit more like spiritual kind of year where you see your target clearly. You see something emerging in a clear kind of manner. I'm talking about targets because we have the sign Sagittarius. It seems like your philosophical kind of view is widening. You are seeing things from a different type of philosophy. In general, I do sense a lot of wisdom that is coming to you, and a lot of perspective change towards better, towards... It does feel more like an upgrade than downgrade. It feels more like an upgrade, actually. And indeed, I feel that something is emerging, like out of nowhere, and you are seeing it clearly. Something that before was skipping your sight. Alright, I will just place the card here, and I will take some astrology cards for you. Well, they are called karma cards, but I unofficially call them astrology cards because they are purely astrology based. So let's see what are the most important events that are going to be marked for you in 2026. What are the most important events and things that are coming for you in 2026? Okay, we have 12th house. Oh, right. This is very interesting because the 12th house is related with the sign Pisces. We have prison bars in this card, and the 12th house is the house of karma. I mean, it does indicate something regarding past life. It does have some kind of a deeper spiritual meaning. It is the realm of Neptune. It does have a bit more like mysterious and hidden character. And indeed, it does fit in with the theme of the card that you chose, stock. I do feel that you are diving in deeper waters during 2026, but not in a bad kind of way. I do feel that you are observing those deeper waters and gaining wisdom from them. Maybe, oh, we have another card that is regarding houses. The 9th house, okay. The 9th house is indeed wisdom. About wisdom, about change of perspective, about philosophy. I do feel that your 9th and your 12th house are going to be activated. I'm not sure what signs you have there, but here we have indication for those houses. And in general, what I feel is that indeed your philosophy is changing. The way you see things is changing. You are becoming much wiser. And yeah, I do feel that you are serving some kind of you are serving some kind of a duty that has to do with others, with helping others. I do see you performing something that is helping others, people that are less fortunate. We have Mercury, communication. Okay, maybe some of you are doing some kind of spiritual work, like helping others in a spiritual kind of way, talking to others. Also, it might be some kind of mental, psychological guidance that you are giving to others. This could be friends, this could be all kind of people. But having Mercury in the picture, I do sense that here we are talking about you helping others by talking to them, by giving them advices, by sharing your wisdom with them. And my voice is going away. Signs. We have a sign. We have a sign in Aquarius. All right. Aquarius indeed is aiming for the higher societies, and it is related to friendship. So, indeed, I do feel that you are going to be playing a supportive role in 2026, pile number 2. I do feel that you are going to connect with people and share wisdom with people and just unlock some kind of secret doors that were engulfed in mystery previously for you with the 12th house. All right. Any other interesting events? All right. We have cards that just came up. We have Neptune in Scorpio and Uranus. All right. The sign Scorpio and having Neptune and Uranus and Scorpio, that does feel a bit intense. With the Scorpio, I do feel that we are talking about some kind of a transformation that feels mysterious, that requires sacrifices with the Neptune, and also brings a lot of illusions and clarity at the same time. Uranus is telling me about unexpected character, the unexpected character of that transformation. I do feel that the year of 2026 will have strong transformational character for you, pile number 2. We have another sign, we have Capricorn. All right. Your desires regarding something. Actually, that's Aries, not Capricorn. Yeah, that's Aries. All right. Aries is like initiation of something, starting something new. So whatever this transformation is going to serve for, I mean, the purpose of that transformation would be for you to be pushed to start something new, for you to walk some kind of a new, different path, for you to be a pioneer in something even. All right, let's see what other energies are coming. What other energies are coming for pile number 2? We have another house, and that's the 3rd house. All right, that's the house of sharing ideas. That's the house of communication. Communication with relatives, with family, but also sharing ideas, being communicative, making contacts. Let's find out what's going on there. We have 2 planets to clarify. South Node and Pluto. Oh, right. Well, with the South Node, we are talking about something that feels comfortable for you. You are sharing, you are communicating something that is comfortable, something that might come as a talent, or even if it's not a talent, it just feels like something that you can do all the time or talk about all the time. It feels like a natural thing for you, the thing that you are communicating with others, the ideas that you are sharing. They do come naturally to you. And with Pluto there, I do feel that Pluto once again is pushing towards transformation, towards some kind of a new realms, towards some kind of a new goals. We have the word resurrect. Maybe something is going to re-emerge, some kind of hidden talent or something that you have not thought about in a very long time. Alright, let's take some Moonology Oracle cards as well. Let's see what important time frames or stamps cards are going to give us. We have full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini is actually quite near. I mean, the time when I'm going to post this reading, it will be after the full moon in Gemini, but the full moon in Gemini is in the beginning of December this year. So, since we are talking about next year, that also might be some kind of significant period for you, December next year. But I do feel that it feels that it has something to do more with the energy of this full moon. Full moon in Gemini. So the card is saying to you, the answers you need are coming. And I do feel that a lot of clarity is starting to arrive already with this intense full moon in Gemini. The full moon in Gemini increases the communication, the chatter that is in your head. And sometimes it might be misleading because you are not sure what is intuition and what is just chatter. Then we have new moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. Alright, so the new moon in Taurus is around May. So I feel that around May next year, it will be a significant period for you. There will be a period for you that you can indeed work on something, some kind of task, some kind of project, or something that might bring you prosperity, something that might make you feel noticed. Alright, what we have here, we have believe in the impossible, blue moon. Okay, this is telling you that during the 2026 there will be some kind of a miracle that is on its way, something that you did not expect. Okay, I have several cards, let's take them all. We have full moon in Taurus, we have new moon in general, and we have new moon in Libra. Alright, so let's start with the new moon card. It is saying new start is coming, and as I told you, as I told you from the previous cards, there is some kind of a new beginning, some kind of a transformation that pushes new beginning. And this is your confirmation that there will be a new beginning during the year of 2026. And with the new moon in Libra, we have a new romantic cycle begins. The new moon in Libra is somewhere around the end of September or the beginning of October. In that period, I do feel that that period will be significant for your connections and relationships. And then we have your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. Actually here I do sense a bit tension in the full moon in Taurus. This will be somewhere around November. somewhere around November or late October. I do feel a bit tension there. All right. Let's take one last card. And we have full moon in Pisces. Full moon in Pisces, this is somewhere around September. The card is saying balance, spirituality, and practicality. I feel that around September there will be some kind of energy where you are going to just reflect on things, reflect how things went on, and just make conclusions, like what was working for you and what was not working for you, and just come up with the best out of this. This kind of energy I'm sensing for you around September. Alright, let's get started with the tarot in order to get a bit more specific messages. Just going to reshuffle my cards. Alright, let's see. Let's see what is awaiting pile number 2 in 2026. Okay, we already have cards that are eager to talk. 9 of Cups, Star card in reverse, and 4 of Swords in reverse. Okay, this is telling me about a situation that is a bit hopeless, but you are turning it around and making it turning it into something happy. I mean, we have a situation that is a bit more like emotionally draining, or it does feel a bit hopeless, but you somehow find a way to turn it into a positive experience with the 9 of Cups. I do feel that those 9 of Cups indicate happiness, unexpected happiness from a situation that you expected to fail in some kind of way. And 4 of Swords in reverse is telling me about restlessness. This situation was giving you a bit restlessness. Alright, let's find out more about it. Queen of Cups and 4 of Wands in reverse. Okay, this has something to do with the childhood dream that was not completed, or childhood dream that was crushed, and now you are remembering about it, and now you are actually seeing it come true. That's the kind of energy I'm sensing. Okay. And we have 4 of Swords again. Indeed, this feels a bit restless, this feels a bit uncomfortable. And does bring a lot of excitement, actually. And the Fool card in reverse, I just sense a bit more like childlike energy once again. Something that feels a bit more like dream that a child would have. Dream that seems impossible. I mean, you got the once in a blue moon as well. So this indicates that something will turn around in a way that you did not expect. You definitely did not expect it. We have the Page of Pentacles and Page of Swords. Okay, I just sense you a bit more rejuvenated, a bit more full of energy, looking forward, keeping track on what you have experienced, keeping track on your progress, but at the same time being eager to see what's coming next. All right. We have the Hierophant in reverse and Ten of Wands in reverse. Well, some kind of a burden you are getting rid of with that dream come true moment. You are getting rid of some kind of a burden. And with the Hierophant in reverse, here we are talking about untraditional way of happening of a situation that ignores the traditional ways that something can go, and going in a way that is completely different, and it does feel lucky kind of way. It does feel like a destined kind of way. Alright, I will move to something else. I will ask about other things that are yet to come in 2026 for you. Is there something else that you need to know regarding your upcoming year? Although maybe you are finding this reading already in 2026 and you are just curious what's coming later. That also could be the case. We have one card, and that card is Ten of Pentacles in reverse and Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, Ten of Pentacles in reverse is telling me about instability in something. I mean, instability in, well, it does feel either material life or family life, some kind of instability that is coming from a situation that you see clearly, situation that was deceitful for you previously, but now you see it clearly, and that causes a bit shaky kind of energy. Let's find out more about it. Okay, I have half of the deck. The Fool in reverse and the Moon in an upright position. Well, whatever the situation involves, it got you blinded. Seeing the Fool in reverse is telling me that somebody tried to fool with you or tried to mislead you and tried to keep you on the dark side with the Moon. Let's find out more. Once again, we have the Moon and we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, the Ten of Swords in reverse is indicating unfinished business, unfinished situation, or just something that is not over yet. And the Moon appearing for the second time, I do feel that here we are talking about some kind of betrayal, some kind of hidden shadowy energy. Alright, let's keep going. Let's find out more about it. I'm getting curious. Okay, I have 3 cards. Queen of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. And Two of Cups. Okay. That's a very interesting energy here. So, pile number 2. With the Two of Cups and all the other cards, I do feel that here we are talking about something that is happening behind your back, something that you are not expecting, and you are finding out about it. You are taking initiative, you are taking your own sword, and the situation is changing. But indeed, with the Two of Cups, I do sense some kind of a secretive energy. Like two people that are meeting in a secret. Alright, maybe this is going to resonate for a small percentage of you, but I mean, the message is very specific, and I'm not sure how it's going to resonate for all of you. But it does indicate you discovering some kind of a secret. And with the Queen of Wands, like taking initiative in your own hands. And with the Ace of Swords, seeing this from point of wisdom. Alright, let's close this message. Six of Pentacles and Knight of Cups in reverse. It seems like it is going to go in a fair kind of manner with the Six of Pentacles. Regardless what the situation is about, it will have its fair resolution. Because we have the Six of Pentacles in an upright, and we have a rich person that is giving coins to poor children. And what we have as well is the Knight of Cups in reverse. The Knight of Cups in reverse is telling me about disillusionment. You were expecting someone, but that person did not come in the way that you wanted them to come. Disappointment and disillusionment. I'm not even sure if the word disillusionment exists, to be honest. Alright. Let's take some more cards in order to find out more regarding your 2026. Please, Spirit, what else we need to know? Five of Cups, and in the bottom we have 10 of Cups in an upright position. That is another interesting energy here. Five of Cups in an upright and 10 of Cups in an upright. This is telling me about situation that seems perfect and you being scared to not mess it up. Or someone being scared to not mess it up with the Five of Cups. Some kind of a perfect happiness. It's like, I don't want to ruin that happiness, that happy situation, that happy family, that happiness that I see. Let's find out more about this. We have Five of Swords, and once again we have 10 of Cups in an upright position. Well, with the Five of Swords, there is acceptance. There is acceptance of the situation the way it is, with all the pain, with all the loss, with all the gain. Whatever was meant to achieve, it was achieved already and moving forward. And once again comes that happy family. Alright. Let's take some more cards to clarify this message. Seven of Pentacles in an upright, and what we have here, the Temperance card in reverse. Okay, Seven of Pentacles in an upright position, reaching out for something, reaching out while the time is not right yet. I just see that we have a pregnant woman on this card that is trying to get herself an apple and causing imbalance. The apple is still green. The apple is not red yet. Some kind of untimely approach. That's what I'm feeling. Trying to do something or trying to start something when the time is not quite right for it, and this is causing imbalance. Alright. I need to take more cards in order to find out more about it. Okay, we have the Devil card in reverse. And we have the Hanged Man in reverse. Here I do sense that we are talking about sacrifice. We are talking about situation that is being frozen in a way. With the Devil in reverse, I do feel that you are letting go of attachment. You are letting go of situations that got you feel frozen, that got you feel stuck, even though it does feel like a sacrifice when you are releasing it. But releasing it is the only way to go with the Devil card in reverse. Alright, I'm not sure what else to ask, but indeed it does seem quite interesting. Let's see, let's take some closing message regarding 2026. Any closing message for 2026? Six of Cups in reverse and Three of Wands in reverse. Alright. Six of Cups in reverse is telling me about observation, looking back at something, and the Three of Wands in reverse is telling me about disappointment, feeling disappointed regarding how things played out in some kind of a past situation, wishing that this situation could change, wishing that this situation could go in a different manner. Of course, I need to take more cards in order to see what is this all about. Five of Wands in an upright position and Seven of Cups. It does seem like some kind of a competition, but not in a competition kind of manner. It feels more like you competing with another person, you fighting with another person regarding something, while there are so many other choices. There are so many other choices, there are so many ways to transform and experience happiness with the Seven of Cups. But still fighting over something, trying to get something out of it. And the last two cards are the Death card, the Queen, the Page of Swords, and the Empress in reverse. Regarding what I just told you, it seems like it is going deeper than you suspected. It does seem like you don't know the whole story yet. It does seem like whatever you are experiencing or you are about to experience in that situation that I described, it has deeper roots. And with the Page of Swords and the Death card combined, I feel that you are going to find solution and end some kind of karmic cycle. At a cycle that that has specific karmic lessons for you, pile number 2. Alright, so that was the reading for you, pile number 2. That did have plenty of messages that I'm not sure how they are going to resonate for you in your upcoming 2026. But I do feel that some of them are very specific and some of them are going to resonate in that specific manner for certain people that are watching this video. So that was it for today. If you enjoyed this reading, please do not hesitate to hit the like button, and also please do not forget to subscribe for my channel in order to not miss out any future videos. So that was it. Thank you very much for being with me. Wishing you the best 2026 the best that 2026 could bring you, and hope to see you again in another tarot video. Bye! Hello there, pile number 3, for those of you who have chosen the carrot. Alright, well, the carrot says clarity. We have the sign Virgo, which I relate to practicality, and we have a third eye. Actually, it does resemble the Illuminati symbol. Actually, this is Illuminati symbol. So I do feel that you are going to see something from a clear, practical kind of manner. Also, we have the number 1, which is telling me that you are starting something new, starting either going with a new idea or starting a new project, some kind of a renewal energy, initiative energy, and it's like getting the clear idea and then starting acting on it, bringing the practical part. All right, first I will take some karma cards, which are actually astrological cards. They have a lot to do with astrology. And then I will continue with some more oracle cards that are also related to astrology, and then with some tarot. So let's see what are the important events for you in 2026. First house, your desires, who you are, your actions. Okay, so with the first house, similar to the number 1 here, I feel that you are going to focus on who you are. You are going to find out who you are, and I mean, in a way that you will just become clear with yourself, who you are and what you actually want. What is the thing that you desire the most? What kind of a person you are? It will just become clearer for you. You will become more honest with yourself in a way. Third house and Sagittarius. Well, the third house is telling me something about your creativity, your ideas, your thought patterns. So, indeed, I feel that after you rediscover who you are, after you come clear with the idea of who you are, then you are going to focus your energy on your ideas. And with the Sagittarius sign, I feel that you are just going to aim, you are going to share your wisdom and aim at your goals. That kind of energy I sense for your upcoming year from the karma cards. I'm saying aiming because we have that arch and bow. And we have the moon. The moon is indicating a bit more feminine energy. So I do feel that you are going to become more clear with your emotions and feelings. I feel that indeed you are just going to remove some kind of a layer or something that doesn't feel authentic anymore. And you are going to approach your future projects or whatever you are doing in the future, you are going to approach it with much more authenticity. Okay. Let's see any other messages if they are going to pop up. And here we go. We have the 7th house and we have the planet Pluto. Okay. This is going to transform your relationships completely. Pile number 3. That change of perspective is going to completely transform the way you see the relationships and the people around you. It's like your entire mindset is going to shift in some kind of way. Let's see more. Ooh, we have 3 cards that came in quite a definitive manner. We have Cancer, we have Saturn, and we have 10th house. Okay, here we have an interesting placement. So let's say we have Cancer in the 10th house and Saturn there as well. First of all, Saturn in Cancer is not strong there. The 10th house and Cancer, this is telling me about care about others, like having the goal, having the life purpose and goal of caring for others, of nurturing others. And having Saturn there, I feel that Saturn is kind of melting. The energy of Saturn is being more melted in the sign of Cancer. That rigid and limiting energy of Saturn is melting. So, indeed, I feel that you are going to embrace a bit more divine feminine kind of energy. You are going to be a bit more merciful, and I just sense that this is walking towards nourishment, towards helping others, towards bringing other people joy in some kind of way. And it has something to do with your life purpose, with your life goal. Let's take one more card. The ninth house. Okay. The long range thinking, the long range of thinking. What is to be shared? Spiritual values. Indeed, I feel that you are going to help society, pile number 3. You are going to be sharing wisdoms and values that are going to help society in a way that it will help society heal in some kind of way. Because the sign Cancer also has healing energy. And you will have success in that aspect. I mean, all the cards are kind of pushing me towards that idea. First, we have the 7th house, which is about relationships with others, and Pluto, that is indicating change in that kind of dynamic. I don't know why I do feel that you are going to become a bit more selfless, but in a healthy kind of way, in a way that you are shedding ego and embracing more collective consciousness. Alright, let's take some last cards from this deck. We have the 4th house. The 4th house, the house of family and support. So you are getting support. You are getting some kind of divine support. And we have a planet, Neptune. Okay, so in regards of the family affairs, not just family, but in regards with how you feel as security, as home, as place where you belong. With the Neptune energy, I do feel that there will be some kind of illusion that will also bring clarity. Neptune also indicates a bit more like softening that boundary, softening the energy, melting it. I do feel that here we are talking about melting things, but not in a literal kind of way, in a way that melting ego, melting old beliefs, submerging them in purifying waters, dissolving them in purifying waters. I'm not sure how this is sounding, but this kind of energies I'm sensing for you for the upcoming year 2026. I do feel that you are going to empower yourself spiritually a lot. And I do sense leadership that is coming for you. We had multiple number 1s. Let's find out more about this. The 6th house, the house of work, the house of service. So I do see you indeed dedicated in service, but some kind of divine service. Having Neptune there as well. I really feel that you are going to become more selfless. I really feel that you are going to find your calling in some kind of way, and it will be something that you are not quite expecting. And it will indicate service and help towards others. Alright, let's take some Moonology oracles. Please, Spirit, would you tell us more? Would you give us some time frames for the upcoming 2026? Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. This is in the very beginning of the new year. This is somewhere around January, the new moon in Capricorn. And it is telling me that your hard work is paying off. So I do feel that in the very beginning of the new year, you are going to feel a bit more appreciated. And I do feel that some kind of important cycle is starting for you already with the beginning of the new year. It's like the year is coming and you immediately being pushed to get in some kind of new cycle, in some kind of new energy field. We have 3 cards. Full moon in Gemini, full moon in Aries, and full moon in Sagittarius. Okay. We have 3 full moons here, pile number 3. 3 with 3 full moons. The full moon in Gemini, the moment you are watching this reading, I think it will already be past. But the full moon in Gemini, I do feel that it will bring a lot of answers to you. And full moon in Aries, this is somewhere around... Actually, I feel that this full moon that already passed might be significant for you. And the full moon in Aries, this is somewhere around... let me just think this will be somewhere around the Libra season. So it will be around the end of September, beginning of October. And the full moon in Sagittarius, that is happening somewhere around May, around the end of May or beginning of June. So I do feel that those are important frames for you, pile number 3. And I do feel that the messages that they carry also are important. The first message is the answers you need are coming. I feel that you are going to get enlightened. You are going to receive answers that you are seeking for. And they are going to come to you in many shapes and forms. Some might come as messages that you find randomly. Some might come through people. Some might come from some kind of experience that you just experience in life, and it just makes sense and brings a lot of clarity to you. Then we have a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. But with that fiery climax, I do sense that you are reaching some kind of peak, and that peak wants to indicate that there is no further point where this can go. Once it reaches its peak, then it starts going a bit lower, it starts decreasing. So with the fiery climax approaches, I feel that you'll reach a point where you will decide whether you want to continue, in certain direction, or change completely your direction. And I feel that this is going to be somewhere around end of September or beginning of October. Then we have, look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. This is somewhere around end of May, beginning of June. Look at the bigger picture. I feel that you are going to aim higher. You are going to realize that there are things that maybe you have not seen before, and I just sense some kind of major shift in the way you see things, in the way you approach things. That is going to happen somewhere around June and end of May. All right. Let's take one more card or 2 more cards. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra, okay. Another full moon card, and it does indicate some kind of balance that is coming into your life. And the time frame for this card is actually Aries season, the end of March, beginning of April. Around that time, I feel that there will be some kind of situation that will balance itself out, and you will realize that you are not losing anything. It actually only brings benefits to you. And the last card is South Note. Don't let your past hold you back. All right. So this is a message for you, pile number 3. Do not let past experiences hold you back from experiencing presence, from experiencing what is yet to come. And another thing is about the comfort zone. Do not let yourself get too comfortable in a way that you wouldn't move any forward. You would just stay where you are. That's actually a card that comes with a warning to watch out for the times when you get too comfortable, because comfort do not bring any progress. You always need to push yourself a little bit to get out of that comfort zone, not to go too far from that comfort zone, because it will get way too uncomfortable, but just a little by little, step by step, until you integrate it, until you enlarge that comfort zone. All right, maybe enlarge was not the right word, maybe extend. Yeah, extend sounds better. Oh yeah, I'm taking the wrong deck. Now I'm going to take some tarot messages for you in order to get a bit more specific regarding what is coming and what is going on in your 2026. So just bear with me until I reshuffle my deck. Alright, let's get started. Please, Spirit, what are the specific messages that you have? Okay, one card wants to come already. 10 of Swords in an upright position and 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Pile number 3, this is a very powerful message. I'm not sure if you are going to like it, but the 10 of Swords is indicating, marking the ending of some kind of situation, and what makes it even more powerful is that we have the 4 of Pentacles, which is telling me that whether you want or you don't want, some kind of situation is already over and you are being forced to let go of it. You are being forced to go out of your comfort zone. Let's find out more about it. Two cards. Judgment card in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, and Page of Wands in an upright position. So whatever this ending is all about, it does make you feel, it does give you that rush of adrenaline. It does make you feel as if you want to move forward, as if you want to just run away from it. That's what I feel with this Knight of Wands. Like, you have the desire to move forward, to run away, but at the same time you do not feel as if you have the strength for it with the Queen of Wands. And I'm talking in present tense, but I do realize that this is regarding your 2026. This is yet to come. There is a long way there. At least I feel that it is not going to come today or tomorrow when you watch this reading. The Judgment card in reverse, it is telling me that regarding that situation that is over, there is a lot of unclarity, things that you do not see clearly. That's why it might feel a bit painful. It might trigger your flight response. A response that requires from you to just run away from it, avoid it, escape it. With the Queen of Wands in reverse, I also feel that you won't even know what is the right move after that situation. Let's find out more. What actually is ending? What actually is being interrupted or ending, or what actually is going on? 3 cards, 4 cards. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, 2 of Pentacles in reverse. What we have here, Ace of Cups in an upright position, Three of Wands in reverse. Okay. Let's see what we have in the bottom of the deck. In the bottom of the deck we have Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay. So this situation does involve some kind of a new beginning in it with the Ace of Cups. I do feel that it is either regarding some kind of a new love or something that your soul wants, something that your soul desires. And this is once again for 2026, not for now. With the Queen of Pentacles, I feel that in the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I feel that you are going to kind of neglect your financial and material life. I feel that this might put your material life in jeopardy, but you are going to neglect that part. And with the Two of Pentacles in reverse as well, I feel that it would feel a bit imbalanced once again from financial material kind of aspect. But with the Ace of Cups, I feel that you are going to embrace some kind of a new you, some kind of a new passion. It might be love related once again, or it might be just some kind of a new passion that you are just following. And the Three of Wands in reverse is telling me about situation that that requires a lot of dreaming, but at the same time situation that feels a bit in some kind of way heavy, because it does indicate some kind of dream that you had that it was not fulfilled in any kind of way. And we have Seven of Wands in reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse is telling me that you are no longer going to tolerate some kind of situation that requires a lot of efforts just to keep things at bay, just to keep things going. I mean, I see people in this card that are building some kind of barrier in order to hold water. So in more symbolic kind of way, people that are trying to fight some kind of emotions in a way that maybe this might indicate a person or group of people or situation where you felt as if you are being kept inside of a box where you cannot be yourself, where you cannot express yourself. And I feel that you are going to choose to run away from that situation, to escape from that situation, even though it is going to put you in some kind of not favorable situation regarding finances, but you are going to follow your passion. Okay, for some of you this might even indicate you falling in love with someone and moving forward with that. Alright, let's find out more. Six of Swords and Three of Cups in reverse. Pile number 3, definitely I feel that you are moving forward. You are leaving something behind and pushing your boat and moving forward. The Three of Cups in reverse is telling me about turning your back on social norms, on people that are around you, people that have different way of thinking, people that would judge you. You are turning your back on them and sailing somewhere away. Alright, let's find out more messages for 2026. Please, Spirit, would you tell us more? Justice in reverse and Star card in an upright position. In one way it doesn't feel fair, but on the other hand it does feel rejuvenating. It feels like a breath, a fresh breath, a fresh new air that you are breathing in with the Star card. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. It might not be that easy, but on the other hand it is going to feel liberating. On one hand it will feel a bit heavy, but on the other hand you will feel more like you. Alright. Please, Spirit, would you tell us more about this message that I just revealed? 2 cards this time. 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and we have 5 of Cups in reverse. Okay. 5 of Cups in reverse is telling me about no more regrets. You are not going to regret about this situation, or not going to look back at it and regret about it. Maybe in the beginning you are going to have some regrets, but then your decision will become firmer. I mean, you will realize that you have made the right choice. You are not going to look back at it with regrets. And little by little, with efforts, you are going to build up what is steady for you. I mean, what is like a future for you. And with the 8 of Wands, I do feel that you are either receiving some kind of important message or sending some kind of important message. Let me just take a look at this card. Let me just gaze at it longer in order to see what is coming here. Yeah, I do feel that it is about receiving message. I'm just looking at the surprised face of this man. It's like this man is receiving a message that they did not expect. And you are going to keep, I mean, you are going to keep, you are just moving forward with some kind of a hard work. Or not just hard work, but like building something for yourself. This doesn't have to literally mean building something by using bricks, but in a way that it will make you feel more secure and stable for yourself. I mean, within yourself, in your environment in general. And some kind of news you are receiving, some kind of message, important one it seems. Let's find out about that message. 4 of Pentacles in reverse and 3 of Pentacles in an upright position. Okay, this sounds powerful to me. So, with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, it doesn't have to literally be a message that someone is sending you. It might be a message that you are finding out yourself from your own personal experience. It feels like a moral that you are coming to realize. With the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, I feel that you are letting go of material things, letting go of things that are not serving you, letting go of things that feel superficial and not aligned with your nature, with your personality, with who you are. And with 3 of Pentacles in an upright position, I do feel that you are reconnecting with yourself. Once again, the message came that you are reconnecting with yourself. You are finding true inspiration. I mean, you can see this artist that is painting a woman. So you are finding your true inspiration, you are finding your true goal, your true purpose. All right. Is there something more to add to this? Star card and 9 of Swords in reverse. During 2026, you are letting go of a lot of anxiety and fears that you had for yourself, for your life, for people around you. And with the Star card, there is a lot of healing that is happening for you. A lot of healing, a lot of support from spiritual realm. We have the Page of Cups in reverse and the Death card in reverse. Okay. This is telling me that no matter what you are going through, there are parts of you that are remaining the same. I mean, you are keeping the essential with you. With the Death card in reverse, I feel that there is some kind of resistance to a change, but it doesn't feel that negative. It feels more like well, keeping some kind of innocence, some kind of pure energy. That's the main thing that I'm feeling actually, in combination with the Page of Cups. Alright, any other messages that you are meant to find out regarding your 2026? The Death card in reverse and Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay, so pile number 3, this is leading me definitely to some kind of situation that you are having a hard time to let go emotionally, and it is manifesting in 2026 as well. It might not be a new situation, or it might be a situation that is going to arise the year that is coming, 2026. But emotionally, I feel that you have a very hard time to detach from some kind of a story, something that is stirring you, stirring the matters of your heart. And you're having a hard time to let it go. Let's go deeper. Page of Wands, expectations. Four of Swords, calm, waiting for something. Okay, it seems like you are waiting for something. You are expecting someone or something, and you are waiting for that. And this is causing resistance. I just want to find out more. This is not the whole story. Five of Swords and Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay. It does seem like you gain clarity regarding some kind of a story, regarding some kind of situation. And with the Five of Swords, what I feel is that you are accepting the situation the way it is. You are accepting it, you are closing it, but at the same time you are saying to yourself, okay, it is what it is, but now what? What is about to come? Is something better coming? This kind of energy I'm sensing, but at the same time it includes revelation of something, like seeing a situation from clear kind of perspective, a situation that was involving deceit, a situation that might even involve self-sabotage. All right. There's a motorcycle that is just passing by. Is there something else that we could add to the spirit? Once again, Eight of Cups in reverse and Queen of Cups in reverse. This is going more towards the emotional realm, towards emotional character, like having something heavy on your chest that is not easy to let go of, that is not easy to detach from it, and every now and then causing you to feel a bit imbalanced purely on emotional level. All right. I will just take a few more cards to close this message, and I feel that it is going a bit longer than with the other piles. Okay, we have Knight of Cups in an upright, and we have the Star card in reverse. The Moon card in reverse. It does seem like some kind of a period that involved darkness. Darkness in a way that you were not seeing things clearly. You were meeting some kind of subconscious fears. You were facing some kind of subconscious fears. And with the Knight of Cups, I do feel that here we are talking about some kind of Prince Charming or some kind of energy of a person. But it feels more like a dream, pile number 3. It feels more like the idea of Prince Charming, the idea of that person that is coming. It seems like you are outgrowing that idea. It seems like you are gaining clear perspective about that idea of that Prince Charming kind of type person with the moon card in reverse. It's like you are so much wiser, and when you see some people that are approaching you in some kind of way, you automatically know that, okay, I've had enough. I don't need this anymore. I've outgrown this. It's kind of energy I'm sensing, but still, until getting there, it might take some emotional up and downs. Let's take final card, Strength card, and Two of Wands. Okay, so this is actually quite positive message, because by the end of 2026 and by the end of that situation that I just described, I feel that you are going to become true warrior with the Strength card in an upright position. I feel that you are going to recollect your power wherever you have left it as energy, wherever you have invested it as energy, and you are going to build your own ladder towards heaven with the Two of Wands. As you can see, they have some kind of a magic bean that is growing upwards. So it does seem like you are reaching that point where you are going up. I feel that the year of 2026 will be a powerful rebuilding year for you in order to go higher and higher. So those are the messages for you, pile number 3. If you enjoyed this video, please don't hesitate to hit the like button, and also please do not forget to subscribe for the channel, because I do tend to make tarot readings like this one every now and then, and many other types of tarot readings. Also, feel free to share in the comment section down below how did it feel, it is a bit hard to say if it resonates or not, since we are talking about 2026, but just your feelings about it. That might make sense. So that was it. Thank you very much for being with me. Sending you many blessings and wishing you the best 2026. The best that 2026 could give you. So thank you very much once again. Let's meet again in another video. Bye.